Welcome to This Week in BYU Athletics. I am your host, Chandler Anderson of the BYU Cougarettes. We have a lot of great highlights on today's show. Let's start by taking a look at what happened last week in BYU Athletics. The men's basketball team hosted LMU at the Marriott Center in a key WCC matchup. Freshman Gavin Baxter recorded his first double-double, scoring 25 points and adding 10 rebounds. Nick Emery contributed 17 points off the bench, hitting 5 three-pointers as the Cougars defeated LMU 67-49. With the win, they are now in second place in the conference. The gymnastics team traveled to California for a tri-meet with Cal and Arizona State. Captain Shannon Evans shined as she performed her way to a career best 39.475 in the all-around, the highest score among all performers. She recorded a career-high 9.925 on vault to give her the individual title for the event. The Cougars are on the road again this week at Air Force. The men's tennis team traveled north to take on in-state foe Utah State. The Cougars started the match strong by claiming the doubles point. In singles play, Sean Hill won at #1 singles play to put the Cougars up 2-0. Utah State would come back and win the next 3 singles matches to take the 3-2 lead before Matthew Pierce closed out a win at #6 singles to tie the match at 3. At #4 singles, Sam Tulis dropped his first set in a tiebreaker but came back to win the second and third sets to give the Cougars the 4-3 win. The diving team traveled to Colorado Springs for the Air Force Invitational. Sophomore Morgan Cooper recorded a career high in the men's 3-meter preliminaries with a score of 349.65. For the women's 3-meter, Kennedy Cribbs led the Cougars with a score of 275.55. The Cougars will take 2 weeks off as they prepare for the Mountain Pacific Sports Federation Championship. Next week, the Cougarettes will host their annual concert Wednesday through Saturday at the Cubby Center. The show starts at 7:30 p.m. each night with a special performance at 2 on Saturday. You can buy tickets at cubbycenter.org. We have a busy week with multiple teams hosting home events, so come out and support the Cougars. So the women's basketball team will play St. Mary's on Thursday at 11 a.m. in their annual elementary school game. Thousands of local elementary school kids will be in attendance. On Friday, the women's tennis team will host Boise State at the indoor tennis courts at noon. On Saturday, they then host New Mexico at 10 a.m. also on the indoor tennis courts. The men's tennis team opens WCC play, hosting Santa Clara on Saturday at 5 p.m. Also on Saturday, the men's and women's basketball teams will host Pacific. The women's game tips off at 2 p.m. and the men's start at 7 p.m. Both of the basketball games will be broadcast on BYU TV. Thanks for watching This Week in BYU Athletics. We will be back next week with more great highlights and features. Go Cougs!